Well, hello there. Welcome back to another stream. Man, I love using this Valkyrians theme. Truly magnificent. But its time has come. Thank you. Thank you, Valkyrians intro. You are fantastic. Alright. Bounty Hunter story. It's that time again. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, Diego. All probably the best story except Sif. Yeah, I think I can agree with that. Ryan, hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Okay, so we should be on with Drummond cars this time around. It's all fun and games until you go to Drummond cars. I am doing good, thank you very much. I'm hoping all of you guys in the chat are also good. Just time for another chill stream. Nice and chill. We've also got that bounty on Hotter. Excellent.
Place Mus'ila spaceport under null tolerance lockdown protocols.
Oh god, the Ratghoul event must be on. Stupid Imperial announcements. I'm really not a fan of this helmet now that it's not stamped with the rest of the gear. It's really annoying. Don't know why it didn't. Let me check that again. Can't unify the head slot. Why can I not do the head slot? It's all fun and games for you on Drummond cars. Fair enough. No normal person likes Drummond cars. Or maybe they do. It is a cool location, to be fair. It's from the book, 100 nerds said. Maybe. It's true though. It is from the book. Do I need to check in? Arrivals console.
Ugh, spaceports all smell the same. Engine exhaust, coolant fluid, and spacers who haven't bathed in a week. Let's get out of this stink. Whatever the rest of Drummond Cost is like, the air has gotta be fresher than in here.
Still smells better than a Hutta.
That's like saying a girl's slimmer than a hut. Just a reminder, this is an imperial world, which means rules, rules, and more rules. If we tweak the local authorities, they can make life really hard.
I like tweaking with authority.
How did I know you were gonna say that? Come on, the Mandalorian Enclave is in the Citadel. Our contact is someone named Chris DeMarcon.
Nice. Hey, what's up, Yori? Welcome back. Your Lord Rafter has good friend memories for you. Well, that's, yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Killing Barros. Killing Vengeance. Who else do you kill as the warrior on DK? Gratham? You can kill Gratham, right? As the warrior, I'm pretty sure. Lord Gratham. I'm not entirely sure who else. Successful item sale. Excellent. Excellent. not so excellent.
Sheesh, it's so dark. Let's see what time it is here. Oh, apparently it's always this gloomy. Lovely.
Yep. Yep. The planet has been covered in storms ever since the Emperor did something. I forget if it was a ritual or something else, but he did something, and that's basically why it's shit on Drummond cars. So, you can blame the Emperor for the weather. Hey, what's up, Levamp? Welcome back, my friend. The episodes are the best. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Bill Graffin asleep with his wife? Yeah, I remember that. Make that watch. Love it. Hey, what's up, Greg Views? If you don't mind me asking, what's your PC specs and how do you record your YouTube content? So for most recordings, I'll use OBS. Let's see if the specs command still works. Let's see if it's accurate as well. Let's see what happens. Well, that wasn't it. There we go. Is that right? Yep, that's right. Well, I don't have an external anymore. But the rest of that's right. So there you go. In the chat right now for you. Oh, I know, right, Levamp? 10 million views. Absolutely astonishing. Crazy. Gotta thank you guys for that, though. Wouldn't have been possible if you guys weren't interested in videos. He was feeling extra broody that day. Fair enough. Going back to start over as a bounty hunter and scoundrel next year. That sounds good, James. Scoundrel's a good one. It's slower paced, but it is what it is. Ooh, is this for the bounty? Yes, it is for the bounty. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Luke Fredericks, my good friend, aka Exiled Ranger. Hope you're doing good, my friend. It's been some time since we talked. I hope you're doing good. I am surviving. Trying to survive, anyways. You know how it is. Hope you're good, man. I appreciate that bet. The content is refreshing as ever. Well, I appreciate that, Levamp. Yeah, maybe it has been too long, Luke. I feel like I haven't, like, caught up with people properly since probably New Year. And now it's, like, coming into April, and I'm like, wow, where's the time gone? What happened? Just cray. Let's do this cutscene.
I'm here to claim the bounty on this Republic scientist. Name's Albea.
Albia, you say? One moment. Yes, here, wanted dead. You certainly fulfilled that part. Give me a moment to verify her identity. Very good. Here's your dispensation. Now, if you don't mind, I need to call for someone to clean this up.
Nice. Free bounty. Love it. I should point out that my power supply is no longer an RGB power supply. So I guess that's wrong. That doesn't matter. Appreciate it though, Greg. Appreciate you. I also enjoyed the Mando episode, you know? I think I enjoyed the latest one more than the others, without spoiling it for anyone. Interviewing for a bunch of new jobs, so we'll see how it goes. Dude, I know the feels. I'm in, like, such a shit position myself. I'll be vague on stream about it, but I'd love to talk to you about that maybe sometime in the future. But, you know, it is what it is. It's shit for everyone, right? Not gonna play a small violin for myself here, but it is what it is. I've been saying that a lot lately.
And then I told him, you think...
These cutscene text things popping up. Annoying. I would like just a fresh transition into the scene, please. And while I remember, I'm going to do the influence thing. Where was that? Oh, I need to toggle it, don't I? It's in conversation. Conversation reactions. I am going to scale that up, just so that's a little bit more visible. Alright.
And then I told him, you think that's cold? You should see what I did to the Gamorrean. I never saw a Rhodian run so fast in my... Whoa. Hello, handsome. You here to sweep me off my feet?
We are here for the Great Hunt. We've been sponsored by Nemro the Hutt.
Oh, what's this? Got yourself a pet? Little sister, maybe? It's not enough to hold a real man's interest, anyway.
I'm not spoken for, if that's what you're wondering.
Good to know. All the regulars here are either scarred up or can't breathe normal air. You probably ain't gonna like what I'm about to tell you, but there's nothing I can do about it, understand? There's one spot left open in the Great Hunt, and over 3 dozen hunters who got sponsorships.
It's okay. I brought over 3 dozen rounds of ammo.
I just bet you did. I hope you can back up that kind of talk. The Huntmaster himself will explain how we're gonna sort things out. Head into the main room, and show some respect. When the Huntmaster's done talking, come on back in here. I'll be handling you from here on out.
I appreciate you guys not putting spoilers in the chat. Normally I'm totally okay with everyone talking about stuff, but I have this like moral, what's the word for this? Moral conflict with people who upload spoilers, like in YouTube titles and thumbnails, etc. So I like to have a rule of thumb with our own YouTube channel, and that's 24 hours minimum. Like, that's what you get. 24 hours, anything after that, free game. So the episode came out today for the latest episode of the Mando. I don't think everyone's seen it yet, so we probably won't talk about that too much. But if you want to talk about it and be vague, we can do that. But I like to try and stick to that rule if everybody wants to whopper it. I mean, you don't have to. I'm not your mom, but at least try. You know what I'm saying?
Quiet! Quiet, you dogs! The Huntmaster is about to speak. Pay attention and show some respect for once in your lives. You heard the Huntmaster. You're competing for the last spot in the Great Hunt by taking down 3 bounties on Dromund Kaas.
You expect us to hunt here with Imperials crawling all over us? And Sith?
Never met anybody who's blaster-proof.
The jungles here are secluded and dark. We'll have all the privacy we need.
For all you overblown, useless, no-talent cowards, we installed a handy exit door. Use it now! The rest of you, the real hunters, go see your handlers. They'll get you oriented to the planet and assign you 3 unique bounties. Everyone who takes down all 3 of their bounties wins a spot in the final melee. Anyone who doesn't get all 3 is out.
Hunting on Dromund Kaas? That's suicide. I'm grabbing the first shuttle out of here. I suggest you do the same, friend.
I want into the Great Hunt, and this is the only way.
Then watch your back. It's not the jungles that are dangerous on Dromund Kaas. It's the people. I'm done here. May your quarry fall before you, Hunter.
Well, what are you standing around for? Back to your handler. That's Krista for you, new blood.
Alright then. So, for anybody who is new to today's stream, and is new to what we do while live streaming this game, typically, when I'm streaming Star Wars The Old Republic, it's for a video. So what I'm doing right now is video prep. So every time we go into a cutscene, I am muting my microphone, because that cutscene may or may not be used in a future video. So it's like a 2 birds 1 stone type thing. Might as well stream and talk to everybody and record some cutscenes at the same time. Because what's the point in just playing through the entire game, right? Just on my own to record cutscenes when I could just stream it and talk to you guys and talk about the Star Wars stuff. That's obviously much better. Also, don't worry, Greg. I think what you posted was very minor. I wouldn't really consider that too much of a spoiler. But you know what I mean. You know, a bit of common sense with this sort of stuff. I think everybody's got it. I don't think anyone's going to come in here and like scream the entire plot line of the episode unless they were trolling or something. But by all means, talk about Manda. Talk about the episode before, because even that one was like, let's face it, it was near enough to say.
A dozen cowards just scurried out of here. Probably won't stop till Dromund Kaas is light years behind him. You understand the basics, right? 3 bounties, hardest targets on Dromund Kaas. Gotta get all 3 to qualify for the final melee.
What exactly is this melee I keep hearing about?
Ooh, it's a big old scrap. Everybody who gets all 3 of their bounties goes into the rage pit. One comes out. Now let's see who your first target is. Whoa, this can't be right. You got enemies among the Mandalorians or something?
Just Taro Blood, the Mandalorian who killed Brayden. What'd he do?
What's the job?
I wouldn't wish this bounty on anybody. Gotta play the hand you're dealt, though. The target's a Republic noble named Valtaka. He got captured during an Imperial raid, brought back here, and sold into slavery by mistake.
Didn't think the Republic had an aristocracy.
Law of the galaxy. Anywhere somebody with a fancy name can step on somebody without one, they will.
Altaka's slave group was building a big old statue in the jungle. The slaves rebelled and took over the site. Nobody can get in there. We don't even know if he's still alive. If he is, the family will pay big.
I've been looking to earn some real credits for a change.
Well, now's your chance. Assuming you can ever find the guy. The slaves got themselves a tent camp near that statue they never finished. If Altaka's still kicking, he's probably somewhere in there. Before you go, meet your new best friend. The S-86K full-gauge carbonite armor upgrade. You can't shoot a fella with this while he's springing around. It's too slow to charge up. But once that fella ain't resisting, say, after a good long beating, the S-86K will freeze him for transport.
I do love getting new toys.
I expect you'll have plenty of chances to play with that one. You find that Republic noble fella and claim that first bounty, then hurry it on back here as fast as you can.
You love getting new toys. That was a good line. I need to use that one. Welcome to the stream, Clan Deck. Hope you're doing good. Brilliant name. You'd love to get Manda IRL for the Manda Max group, so you're saving up for a set. That'd be pretty cool. There are many talented people out there who make like all the cosplay outfits and stuff. My friend Phil was even considering getting like a Revan mask 3D printed that he could wear to Star Wars Celebration this year. I'm actually not sure where he's at with that. I don't think he's doing it, but it was a cool idea.
Destination?
Turns out it's a complicated thing to print. Also, no Clan deck, I have not maxed out the reputation for Runuk. You thought I played it more than once? The last Mando episode was garbage. You didn't like how easily the Imp Spy set up the Doctor, and plus she had Imperial Spy. Oh my god, I'm remembering that episode now. Oh my god. Yep. I had this, I know it's stupid, right? But through that entire episode, I was like, is that Omega? Is that meant to be Omega? Because it kind of looks like Omega. And then it wasn't Omega, and I was like, now I feel stupid for thinking it's Omega. But I wonder if anyone else thought that. I do wonder. Probably not. Just me, because I have a weird brain. But yeah, that episode was weird. That was real weird. Wasn't a fan of how much they strayed away from our boy. From our boy. Am I seriously gotta run all the way there? Surely not. I can take a taxi there.
Ready for departure.
I think his story was wasted and needlessly cruel. I kind of agree. That entire arc could have literally been 5 minutes. Like, why couldn't it have just been the Republic torturing the dude? Because it would also show that evil things happened within the Republic while it was under the control of the New Republic and new leaders and stuff. Who's to say that shit don't happen? Who's to say that they wouldn't use that on their enemies? I reckon they would.
I'm not scared of you.
Who in the show do I think should be Mandalore? Good question. The more I watch the show, the more I like Bo-Katan. I think she'd be a good candidate. Because the New Republic are hypocrites, or worse, hypocritical idiots. Brilliant. Brilliant. Yep. I didn't watch the newest episode of Bad Batch yet. I always forget that it comes out at the same time as Mando. Jar Jar lives. Story should have ended somewhere else. Honestly, the episode should have been scrapped. Maybe have the Doctor die for the New Republic, inspire hope. Yeah. Just anything else that wasn't like the entire length of the episode. That is what would have been better. I love Bo-Katan's arm color scheme, especially with the Night Owl on the helm. Ooh, agree. Hey, what's up, MD? No, probably not gonna do heroic missions, just story missions. I don't think we'll struggle to level up or anything, so... Yeah, let's face it though, like, they're setting up Grogu to be the next Jedi Mandalore. That's clearly what's happening. I mean, that's been evident ever since Luke gave Grogu back to Din, so... Because he's a Mandalorian foundling now, and he's also a Force user. Like, where else can that possibly go?
I'm not scared of you.
He almost thought he was going to rejoin the Empire, and wittingly, like the First Order or something, was going to trick him into helping them under the guise of helping the New Republic. I kind of suspected that, too, not going to lie. Every time he moves, I can't hold my laugh. He does look a bit funny when he moves. This is true.
My dear Altaka, when I got your message, I could scarcely believe it. We have found each other after all these years.
Oh, looks like a love letter. From an Imperial noble, no less. Juicy.
Pay attention. This may help us.
Righto.
It must have been the Force that brought you here to Drummond Curse, dear Altaka. As for your predicament, fear not. I have friends in high places, and for the right price, they have agreed to help me. When the slaves attempt their pitiful revolution, a man will come to you dressed in rags. He will bring you to me. I shall say you are my missing brother. We will be Lord and Lady Dakar. I'm afraid I cannot get you off-world and back to your beloved family, but I promise to make your every moment here a joy. Our lifestyle will be the envy of all, and we'll attend parties at the Nexus Room every night. Be ready to join me, my love.
Wait, so the lady is his lover, but now he's posing as her brother? That's disgusting. Sounds like the Nexus Room is where we'll find these weirdos.
This whole planet is weird.
I am with you there. Let's go meet this Lord and Lady Daka. Lead on, boss.
Nexus Room Cantina. I'm down. Yeah, so you said you saw an old school Mandalorian helmet in the trailer? Interesting. I'm not sure I caught that.
Well,
You think that could be Mandalore the Ultimate helmet?
I guess the Imperials have something that passes for
Interesting.
fun after all.
Interesting. I would have to see it, and also not only that, they kind of have the freedom to make that whatever they would want, I suppose. Because... yeah, I don't think any of the Mandalores have ever actually been seen in any way, in any official canon. Other than, does Pre-Vizsla count? I mean, maybe Pre-Vizsla counts or something. I don't know. I don't know. A movie based on the player character in SWTOR would be good. It would be good. I think maybe a series would be better, and you did an episode on each one. And then a final episode where they all come together. The next Mandalore in SWTOR should be the player character. Yeah, player character. Definitely. Good choices, good choices. I think anything Bo-Katan inspired is going to be a good choice, so you're good. I wouldn't worry too much.
There, sir. Just as I said.
That looks like him, all right. Bounty Hunter. I am Sergeant Warlax of the Imperial Navy. You are commanded to hand over all your weapons and gear immediately.
You're a funny man, Sergeant. Think of that joke all by yourself.
Don't get cute, off-world scum. Remember, you're an outsider here. I can shoot you just as easily as bring you in.
Sergeant, Taro Blood here. Have you completed my little errand yet?
Blood, you steaming pile of filth!
Blast it! I told you not to call on this channel.
Getting others to do your dirty work? That's just low.
Oh, this is ridiculously tiresome. He's still alive? What is wrong with you, Sergeant?
Sir? Who's that guy?
Blood, I'll talk to you later. Ignore the chatter, men. Let's take this hunter in.
I don't know what's going on here, Sarge, but I know it stinks.
Yeah. Either you cut us in on this deal, or we walk.
Interesting. This is the way. What do you guys think? You're making a mistake? It's not worth it? This is ridiculous. So we've got two light side options, or a dark side option. I could convince him it's not worth it. That could be neutral. So this is probably between option 2 and option 3. And really the only variables here are option 2 means we will be neutral in some way. And option 3 means we're going to piss off Mako. I'm thinking probably option 2. Just so we stay kinda neutral. Yeah, option 2. Option 2.
You can't spend credits if you're all dead.
That makes a whole lot of sense. Let's get out of here.
I'm with you.
Cowards! The rest of you, attack!
Bad move, bro.
Yes, may I help you with something?
Darling, please don't speak to that filthy vagabond. It's clearly not supposed to be here, and we shouldn't let ourselves look like we approve. Come, let us get a drink.
Not much of a family resemblance between you and your brother.
We had different mothers. Yes, that's right. We're only half siblings, unless I'm misremembering.
Stow it, darling. Just feel the smug knowledge radiate from him. We knew this might happen eventually.
Yeah, only so long you can keep dating your brother before something goes wrong.
So you know our little secret. What does an insignificant creature like you want? What would make you dare threaten a noble?
The Lord here is wanted back at home.
At home? But that means... You told me I was trapped here, that I would have to forget my family, that this charade was the only way.
Inside voice, darling. I may have exaggerated a bit, but hasn't it been nice here? The parties, the late nights, the intrigues and such?
You witch! Keeping me here as your plaything when I could have been home with my sisters and dear mother.
Ah, you can be such a whiny pain. It's a wonder your nobility. Let us make a new deal, bounty hunter.
No deals. You give me Altaka now.
Oh, stop testing my patience. The only reason you aren't dead is because I'd rather not cause a scene.
Should have thought of that before you became a Republic noble lover.
Ouch. I'm getting very close to wanting you dead. My darling, my lovely Altaka. Wouldn't you rather stay here with me than run home to your pathetic Republic family?
What? Of course not. You treat me like a pet, and this planet is disgusting. In fact, I'd rather...
Yes, you've made your tiresome viewpoint clear. Then here is what I propose. I assume Altaka's family will pay less for just his body. Kill him, show me the slip, and I'll compensate you the difference.
What? You want him to kill me?
You think I'd let you walk away and be someone else's pet? Never.
This keeps getting more disturbing.
She's insane. Please, take me back to my family. It would mean so much to them, to my poor mother.
I don't kill people unless I have to.
You've made a very big mistake here today. Now take this thing and leave. Your kind does not belong here.
You don't scare me, you pathetic witch.
Just leave.
Thick roast. See, actually, that's kind of weird. Everyone got super scared and ran out. Hey, what's up, CJ Train? Welcome back. That's
See anything you like? Come again.
Ooh, yeah, on Corellia, Republic versus Empire. That'd be cool. Because that's kind of where they all go in the end anyways, right? So they all, like, kind of converge in a way. Like, the Consular meets the Inquisitor, the Bounty Hunter meets the Smuggler, the Agent meets the Trooper, the Knight meets the Warrior, that kind of thing. That'd be so interesting. Fight between the Jedi Knight and the Sith Warrior. That's what we want to see. You're not even wrong, be ironic. It won't unify the color. It won't unify. It's so annoying. I might just have to take it off or something, or re-dye it. I don't even know. I don't even know. Yeah, let's leave it off for now. Actually, no, we can't leave it off. Because that's not the way. This is the way. Helmet on. This is the way.
Hey there, Hunter. Competition out there's something crazy. Couple of hunters died in the jungles. Big Trandoshan got arrested by the Imperials, and you found yourself an unfindable Republic noble. His family was plenty generous with their live bounty.
If this is a competition, why are there still credits on these jobs?
Well, first of all, gear and ammo ain't cheap. Second, the Great Hunt is mostly secret, so the more it looks business as usual, the better. Your second bounty's a bit of a mystery. Apparently, whoever's stacking the deck against you gonna keep right on stacking.
Hardly surprising.
What I got here is a classified red flag request from Imperial Command. No details, just flashy warnings and a contact. Admiral Frabal, Imperial Navy.
Why would an Imperial officer need me?
Usually because one clawed arm of the old Imperial beast don't want the other to see what it's scratching on. Here's the slip. Frabal's in the city, not all that far a stroll. Go get him.
Easy peasy. You're getting light side points. It's not necessarily a good thing. Should claim some different weapons, I think. Weapons. Also, I did already bind it to the slot and it didn't work still, annoyingly. Boom. Ooh, we need some crystals as well, actually. Color crystals. Is it for a bounty hunter? Let's go for the white black. Boom. Hey, there we go. I guess I just needed to re-put the helmet in. That's so weird. You gotta like re-stamp it all in. I just go. I didn't take one. Ba-dum. Yes, you can bind weapons to the outfit now. Nice. I like these weapons are actually better for gear, so might as well use them. Cool. Cool. God, we look so much better now. Just from unifying those colours. Ooh, incentives and 87 credits. That's lame. Lame.
Ready for departure.
Where are we going this time? Just over there, apparently.
Enjoy your stay.
Or QT to the cantina. Hey, what's up with Lisa? How you doing?
This is the office of Admiral Frabal.
Cutscene starts when I say it can start.
This is the office of Admiral Frabal of the Imperial Navy. Do you have business here?
Huh? It says I'm playing what? It says I'm playing GTA 5. Ah. It does say I'm playing GTA 5. Why does it say that? I should be able to change that. Star Wars, The Old Republic. Save. Boom. That was weird. Thanks for pointing it out there. Cool. Hopefully that should change now.
This is the office of Admiral Frabal of the Imperial Navy. Do you have business here?
I'm here to see the Admiral. Let me in.
I'm afraid the Admiral is not seeing vagrants today. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm very busy.
Let me in there, now.
I really couldn't care less what you...
What's all that racket out there, soldier?
There's a quarrelsome individual here, Admiral. Rather dirty, too.
Quarrelsome? You're as weak as you are stupid. I requested a mercenary from the Mandalorians. Send that person in immediately.
Yes, sir. You may go in now.
I'll bet you get a demerit for that, Lieutenant.
You're terrible.
The Admiral is waiting.
I guess I sort of am a criminal in this playthrough.
Come in, mercenary. I apologize if my secretary caused you grief. He is of low birth, and his intelligence reflects it. I'm afraid many of our Imperial soldiers are hopeless with delicate tasks. This is, of course, why I asked for a professional.
If it's delicate you want, it's delicate you'll get.
I have every faith in the Mandalorian Enclave's ability to get things done discreetly. My daughter has become something of a liability to me. I want you to kill her.
That's something you don't hear every day.
Then I'll assume you're newly arrived to Dromund Kaas. Things work a bit differently here. My daughter was born Force-sensitive and trained to be Sith. A great honor for our family. Unfortunately, my daughter's master is one Lord Grathan, a madman who is now disgraced in the eyes of the Dark Council.
Why not just get her a new master?
It's outside of my control. The Sith manage their own affairs, the rest of us merely suffer the consequences. If Lord Grathan's compound is raided and my daughter captured or killed, every member of her family will suffer. This is Sith politics. In the best-case scenario, I lose my rank and position. In the worst...
This is one messed up way to run a planet.
You deal with the empire you have, not the one you might wish you had. Lord Grathan is a paranoid madman. His compound is built to withstand a siege, but a lone infiltrator will take them by surprise. My daughter is somewhere inside Lord Grathan's compound. Her name is Veretta. You will know her as she resembles me closely.
One red-headed Sith child coming up.
Yes, red-headed, like myself and her mother.
Hang on, I've been running some data. Turns out Renegade Sith Lord followers rack up death marks like crazy. Lord Grathan's top people all have prices on their heads.
It'd be a shame to let those bounties go to waste.
And we might need those extra credits to gear you up for the big melee.
Remember, discretion is essential. Do not let yourself be captured. Good luck.
Damn. The guy's brutal. Yeah, you're not wrong, MD. Goes to show just how messed up it was. This is the kind of civilization they lived in, if you really can call it civilization at this point.
Ready for departure.
next quest.
Enjoy your stay.
Hey, what's up, Josh? Welcome back, my friend. We started like 45 minutes ago. I wouldn't say that you're late. All plebs arrived precisely when they were meant to. How's it going, Josh? Tell me how your night's going. That's why I agree with Malgus and also worked with Darth Jadis as the Imperial Agent. They want to change the Empire and it would actually improve under them. Totally agree. Totally agree.
Grathan's estate should be just over this bridge. We don't want to get trapped there.
Yeah, playing the Empire side of things, you just constantly see Sith infighting. That's basically all you see. And not even just Sith infighting, but, you know, political infighting and all the rest of it. From a certain point of view. I'm good, man. Surviving. Kind of tired tonight, so I don't think it'll be such a long stream. But, I'm surviving otherwise.
Just had to put my mind to it.
We'll probably finish Drummond Cars. Don't see any reason why we shouldn't be able to do that in a decent time anyways. I feel like every time we build up the stream we can probably get through one of the planets, which probably breaks it up a decent amount. I mean, I'm sure you guys could probably handle like a 6-hour stream, but I definitely can't. Not for this game. When Jedi Survivor comes out, I'm probably gonna play that all day. You can expect me to basically play that from start to finish in one sitting. Near enough. Hey, what's up, Moab? Welcome back, my friend. Hope you're doing good. I miss having the things around my minimap. Darth Maul said it best, the Empire is its own worst enemy and was going to lose to the Republic without a change. This is true. This is true. This is actually... So, interesting fact for you. Do you know the whole story with the Sith Warrior storyline? And how Darth Barriss was going to ascend into becoming voice of the Emperor? Well, most of the other Dark Council members, including people like Darth Maul, didn't actually believe Barriss. Like, they knew he was talking out of his ass. However, Barriss was basically on the same page as other Sith like Darth Malgus, right? Like, when you think about it, he really was. Like, it's true. He was an awesome Sith. Just, we hate him because he betrayed us personally. But the other Dark Council members were actually going to let him do what he was going to do because they knew that he could reform the Sith Empire. And if anything went wrong, then he would be to blame for it. So, technically, the Sith Warrior stopped the Empire from being reformed by Darth Barriss. The Imperial Agent stopped it being reformed by Darth Jadis. We then further stopped it being reformed by Darth Malgus. Oh man, that's such an interesting talking point. I might need to make a video about that. You pre-ordered the deluxe edition? Hi, by the way, Meat Puppet. I did see you slide in. You little sneaky. You're doing good yourself, just taking it easy, getting ready to do the Rannoch mission in Mass Effect 3. Hell to the yes. Are you playing through the Legendary Edition? I assume so. I don't understand Darth Jadis. Gro expected an empire in which the people completely hate each other and live in fear. It'll last very long. That's the US. Well, Jadis believed in being up front. Like, he believed in the Sith basically being the official and only rulers over everyone in the galaxy. And he believed that they should rule using fear. That's his famous line, isn't it? He believes in the democratization of fear. Who comes up with a line like that?
You're gonna get it now.
Yeah, Darth Maul inspired through his own actions, and obviously his awesome speeches. Darth Maul led by example, definitely.
Oh, what have we here?
God damn it. You gotta think though, right? Most of the Dark Council members that are on the Council at this current time of the game don't actually have much affiliation with the Emperor. Like, Darth Maul ascended to the Dark Council during the war, or near its end. And that's true for many of the other Council members as well. And that's also the same period of time in which the Emperor went silent, meaning he had no relationship with like any of the Dark Council members, which meant those Dark Council members were more likely to betray the Emperor, because like they haven't met him, nor do they know his power, that kind of thing. They haven't spoken to him. Well, they probably have, in very small doses. But according to the canon of the timeline, the Emperor went silent after they invaded Voss. And that's partially because of Darth Baras, which I will explain in a future video. It's the Sith Empire. Their whole philosophy is based on power and not real diplomacy. The only way it could really work was through violence. Darth Maul's plan would have taken way too long. I don't think Darth Maul really had a plan. I feel like he just had the correct moral compass for someone of his position, and he just did what he could. That's what I think anyways.
Oh, what have we here? You're not even a Mandalorian, are you? When Lord Grathan's spy said my father contacted the Mandalorian Enclave, I expected they'd at least send me a real live Mandalorian. I'm afraid I'm a tad disappointed.
You knew your father wanted you killed?
Of course. But really, how scary is that? Wait, you don't seriously think you can kill me? I mean, I'm a Sith, and you're just... whatever you are.
Oh, we've got a true believer.
Then again, it makes sense. Why would you come here if you thought you'd die? Apparently my father isn't the only one living in a dream world. You can't kill a Sith, you silly.
Why would your father hire me if you can't be killed?
To save face, naturally. Don't you understand how any of this works? A more powerful Sith could kill me, or a really lucky Jedi, I suppose. Perhaps a bomb, but not some random bounty hunter. You must be so crushed. Live and learn, I guess. Except, not in your case. Sorry.
Time to die. Why you got so much HP? Yep. She expected it. The Empire is flawed. You're not wrong. It's like clockwork, right? Like everybody knows what everyone's gonna do. It's as Malgus said. The Empire will tell you that power is a reward for deception. Betrayal. It's fucked. Messed up. Tell me the Empire so failed that your Emperor wanted to leave it and do nothing with it. That's technically true. So I believe technically what happened is the Empire wins the war. The Treaty of Coruscant begins. Then Barriss basically tricks Vengeance into doing the attack on the Fringe systems. That breaks the Treaty of Coruscant. At this point in time, the Emperor has returned from his silence on Voss, which was X amount of years. Who knows? But he was silent for that amount of time. He returned to the Empire, didn't really do much other than go float around in his fortress. And at that point, the Jedi Knight was like, hey, wanna die? So Jedi Knight goes and kills that version of the Emperor. Kind of screws things up a bit. Emperor goes silent again, and later on Zakuul is revealed. But technically the Empire was kind of losing afterwards. But anyways, that's a whole other topic. That's a whole other topic. Alright, let's talk to this bitch.
What? I lost? I can't lose. I'm Sith.
Someone's been filling your head with garbage.
Can't die like this, falling to some common bounty hunter. Everything Lord Grothan told me was a lie. I've been living in a dream world. It can't end like this. It can't.
I feel for you, girl. Close your eyes now.
I just can't believe it.
Perfectly balanced. As all things should be. Let's go, Mako. Yeah, you're not wrong, Moab. The Emperor knew that everything else was a means to an end. He knew.
Ready for departure. Enjoy your stay.
Legendary edition, if it weren't for you and one other, I might have never gotten Mass Effect 1 very before. It was supposed to finish Mass Effect 3 months ago, but several things made me stop playing for a while. Go back on days and getting spoiled for Shepard's disappointing conclude. Ah, no. I feel for you, man. Well, either way, now that you've given it some time and you're back at it, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. It is a great trilogy. And I know that Mass Effect Andromeda did get like a bad rap, but I feel like if you like the games, then maybe you should at least give Mass Effect Andromeda one go, because they have done a lot of updates for it. It is not the same game it was when it launched. I'm not defending it. It's still nowhere near as good as the originals, story-wise. But it's a modern game, and it's kind of decent. You know, like, it's probably worth at least one playthrough to you. And if you don't enjoy, like, the first couple hours, then you know what to do. I was going to choose one, but I have to consider Mako as well. And not going to lie, I didn't think Mako was going to like any of them, but she seemed to approve of that one for some reason. Delete the Sith from the Empire and they will defeat the Republic in like 2 months. They would and they wouldn't. It would be very tricky. It's a good talking point, though. But you're not even wrong, MD. The Republic is so beatable. Makes deals with criminal empires and don't get started on the Jedi. Yep. Yep. Like, they literally had a child of the Emperor on the Jedi Council. It was... yeah. Yeah. The Empire, like, had it made. They just totally fucked themselves.
Reports of the raid on Lord Grathan's estate are pouring in. I trust you were successful in your endeavor. My daughter, Veretta, is...
I'm sorry. This can't be easy for you.
Thank you, Hunter. Empathy from one of your class level is surprising. Here, take your credits and go. You'll understand if I say I never want to see the face of my daughter's murderer again.
You may not want to go looking at any mirrors for a while.
Just go.
Come on. He needs to be alone with what he's done.
Love it. Admiral tried to deflect and tell me I was the murderer. Listen, I pulled the trigger. But you paid it. Son of a bitch. The reason for Andromeda's MEB ratings was because it had such big shoes to fill. You're optimistic about it. It is... how can I put it? Do you know, like, when developers change things? Like, very simple things that didn't need to be changed. Like, the Maker, for example. Right? The Maker.
This is a bad time. We'll talk when it's safer.
So the Maker is completely different in Mass Effect Andromeda, which is a good thing to some people, but to others it's like, what the hell, why did you change it? It should have been exactly the same. You know, like, stuff like that happens with that game. You never played any Mass Effects? Wow. You should play them. Play the original trilogy. They are very good stories. Very, very, very good stories. Mass Effect, I think, was like one of the first RPGs I played on Xbox 360. So, early on in my gaming career. But definitely a memorable game. Very good. Very, very, very good. Hey, what's up, Dick Puncher? I have a nice little internal giggle every time I read that name. Gotta love it. Sith Inquisitor whole story is just them fighting other Sith to steal their body, and then Darth Thanaton that wants to kill them. Yeah, it's Sith infighting. It's one Sith gets pissed off about another Sith, and then that Sith inherits the hate of that master, and yeah, it's cray-cray. Exactly, Josh. So you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Of course, Dick Puncher. Of course.
Second bounty is done. Just one more, and I'm in the melee.
Right you are. And competition is heating up. That little green girl, Iopian Rattle, finished all her bounties. Heard she poisoned an Imperial Moff.
Lucky we didn't get that one. Not sure how we'd work it out.
Now, I ain't allowed details on whatever you were scrapping for Admiral Fabal, but I got a clearance note says it was duly scrapped. Nice payday, too.
There was a squabble between the Admiral and his Sith daughter. Complicated.
Sounds right tricky, but the less I know, the better. Here we go. Bounty 3. I call it, someone's got a serious hate for my hunter. Top secret, crazy, red flag covered. This one's for a Captain Metal in Imperial Intelligence. No other information.
What exactly is Imperial Intelligence?
Spook arm of the Empire. Secrets, lies, and things that don't need asking about. Watch yourself with those people. Stay careful. Get this one done, and don't get yourself dead in the process.
Nice. Hey, what's up, EQ? Welcome back to the stream, my friend. Hope you're doing good. Should get new Origin Story exclusive content. I totally agree. Totally agree. You know, at this point, I would legitimately be okay with them just making a new game. How about that? And we just have a sequel. Can't they just delete all the servers and make a new game? That'd be great. The only Imperial characters that actually improved the Sith Empire and their story consistently is the Agent and Bounty Hunter both aren't even the Sith, and it's technically not even an Imperial. That's true. It's true. That's probably why people like the Imperial Agent a lot, because you're actually doing something that contributes to the Empire. It's very well written, that story. Quite looking forward to doing an explained video for it. Needs to level up. You like the Senya statue? I'm pretty sure they gave that out as some kind of reward with Knights of the Fallen Empire. It is pretty cool. It's years old at this point.
What the? Oh, right. The bounty hunter. Glad you could make it. You nervous, Hunter? Parked in the middle of Imperial Intelligence and all.
I can say one word, or touch one button, and you'd disappear forever.
Poof. Gone. Just like that. No one would even dare to ask what happened to you.
Are you threatening me, Captain?
What? No. Just showing you what I deal with all day. I never signed up for this cloak and dagger stuff. I was a regular soldier. Then one day, I put together a covert op raid that goes a little too well. And bam, I'm in Imperial Intelligence. Look, what I'm saying is the stuff that goes on in these halls is insane. And all of it is crazy hush-hush. So what I'm going to tell you has to stay just between you and me. Got it?
Very well, I understand.
Here's the deal. There's a huge ancient Sith temple on Drummond Cuss. Used to just sit there being scary. Now the place is crawling with Sith sorcery. And it's been ordered a no-go zone for everyone. Naturally, we sent a team in. My commander led that team. Nobody came back. We can't report any of them dead without reporting the mission, which puts me in a bind.
I still don't see what you need me for.
If I can't prove my commander's dead, I can't take over his spot, which means an ugly power vacuum. I'm hiring you to enter that temple and find the team's ID cards, especially my commander's. I need those IDs to create more acceptable deaths for them.
It's a done deal.
I tell you, I envy you getting to do the fun part. Make sure you find an Imperial commander named Gargan. Can't imagine there'll be more than one corpse in a temple wearing commander stripes. Grab all the team's ID cards and double time it back here, quietly.
You know, I'm not sure I remember the cutscene where Lana has a freak out with glitches sure I remember that. I remember the one from the Esselus and the Republic Trooper. One that kept constantly cheering in the background. That's always funny to see. Problem is, our devs don't have enough employees and stuff for doing like anything. I mean, that could be true, but I feel like it's probably not. And that's mostly because like when you actually look at the credits for the game, like when you watch the credits roll, there's like this huge section of outsourcing. So it's clear that they have funding for outsourcing. So if they can outsource, then they've got money, is what I'm saying. Because most studios just have what they've got, and that's the internal staff. Most studios can't afford to outsource. So the fact that they are outsourcing is interesting. Obviously it's a AAA studio, so maybe it's expected from that kind of thing.
Ready for departure.
But a lot more people work on this game than what you might think.
Enjoy your stay.
Is probably my opinion on that. Hey, what's up, zombie? Hope you're doing good. Have you made a video of what could picture SWTOR 2 to look like? I have not made a video on that. I don't know what it would look like, to be fair. Something better, I hope. I hope. SWTOR is still getting updates with how many devs are being removed. I honestly thought the servers would be closed like 2 years ago. I think if this was any other game, it probably would have closed down by now. But Star Wars is still relevant, therefore it's probably going to keep making money. They could be making something better though. I really wish that they would, but not BioWare. Someone else, please. What would I want SWTOR 2 to look like? Like less abilities, less overlapping skills that do the same. Okay. Okay. Unpopular opinion, I'm just going to mute the game for this one. Controller support? Yeah, definitely. Okay, so if we're actually doing this, what would I want SWTOR 2 to look like? Well, have you played Hogwarts Legacy? Now, I've played Hogwarts Legacy. I'm not like an avid fan of Harry Potter or anything, but I was quite interested in the game. Looks like a fun RPG. So I played it, and I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't like revolutionary. It wasn't like, you know, next-gen demonstration or anything. But it was a fun game with a very good story. Definitely worth at least one playthrough. And it was inside of an amazing world that has already got all of this lore that was already made. So it relates to Star Wars in a way from that. So if you was to take Star Wars and basically shove that into Hogwarts Legacy, make it multiplayer, give it a shitload more abilities, a more defined skill tree, proper class system, and yeah, you're probably looking at a game that I'd play the shit out of. I think many people would. I don't even think it would be hard to make a game like that.
Just had to put my mind to it.
Totally agree with you, MD. They just haven't made anything, and that's what's confusing. They haven't even tried to cash in on the Mandalorian stuff. Like, there hasn't been a Mandalorian game yet, or a Bounty Hunter game yet. Like, how is that not a thing yet?
Hey, I know I might be a little late mentioning this, but I'm getting some seriously creepy signals out there. I really don't think we should go in there.
Would they make another Legends game, seeing they cancelled the KOTOR remake straight out? I'm pretty sure the KOTOR remake isn't cancelled. Not sure where you've heard that. But I'd say it stands to reason that they will make another Legends game. Yes. Because it's the only material they've got to draw from. And if they make a game about the High Republic, which is the Star Wars Eclipse, I guess, then it needs to be really good, because no one's going to be interested in that era otherwise. I agree, Sam, they have money, they have people who just don't have the right brain for it. That's it, Moab. I feel like that's a better explanation. It's not that I don't think, you know, I don't think they're rolling in it. I don't think they're all, like, millionaires working on the game, or anything like that. But I do think they have more than what most people will believe. You gotta think about, like, what they could possibly request as well. Like, they work for a huge publisher. They've definitely got resources at their disposal. It's okay, Dick Puncher. I mean, it comes up quite a lot, to be fair. A lot of people think it is cancelled, a lot of people think it's not cancelled. As far as I know, I haven't seen anything official that would confirm for me that it is cancelled.
Do you require medical attention?
I know that there's been a plethora of people on YouTube who have clickbaited and made numerous videos on the KOTOR remake, even though we literally have no information, which is always interesting. Especially as, like, the only Legends content we have left, we mustn't let it die. So that's the sad part about it. But
I cut off my holo receiver, but I can still hear
it's
them.
already dead.
If I lose it, please
Like,
don't leave me down here.
I appreciate it's still going,
Just the pretty
but I feel like it doesn't
sidekick
need to. They could be doing something else. Doesn't get a lot of updates. Not gonna get a huge expansion like it did before. Or at least if it did, I would be really surprised. Really surprised. I honestly think it would be best to pull the plug. Give people single player access. Access to private servers, so you can still play with your friends if you want to host your own server. Those things are all doable. I mean, this is 2023. It's not difficult to do that kind of thing. And then they can go work on something new, whether it be Star Wars or SWTOR 2, Dragon Age. Just go do something else. Today, see which everyone likes to do, and extra options on top of it. This is true, MD. This is true. No problem, Moab. No problem. Thanks for hanging out, and you take it easy. Which one is it that I need to kill? Zest Heavy Troopers. See you soon, Moab. So, the good thing about that Dick Puncher is EA have actually no longer got the license. It's actually expired. You see, I don't know fully how it works, and you should probably research this yourself so that you get the accurate information. But as far as I know, it's so they had the license like over the last 10 years, And the license basically said that they had the exclusive rights to make games about Star Wars. So basically what that means is Star Wars is free game to anybody who has a license or applies for one. So EA can still make Star Wars games, hence like Jedi Survivor and stuff still coming out. But also other publishers and other game studios can now also start to make or develop Star Wars games. And I believe that's partially why we're getting the Knights of the Old Republic remake. Because that's not EA. I don't think it's EA anyways. If it is EA, I'm gonna cry. But it's Aspire? Aspire Media?
Not just the pretty sidekick, Buster.
Amen to that, Dick Puncher. Amen. Does your character appearance change if you are 4+ light or dark? Yes. We'll wait for that good old death from above. It was Aspire, but it was given to another studio to finish. That could be true. I feel like I did hear that. Again, I would encourage everybody to do their own research on this stuff, just so that you get the latest information and that. I'm not totally up to date myself, if there is any new information, that is. There might not be. But, yeah, always wait for the official statements anyways. Hello, Mutant Engineer. Welcome back, my friend. You are not the first person to say that in the stream chat today. Long time no see indeed. I would love to have a Knights of the Old Republic-esque type game that was featured around Darth Bane. That would be my dream come true, personally. Oh, you didn't miss too much, Josh. We've just been chatting, to be fair. Chatting a lot about Star Wars stuff. I can't even recall what we've been talking about. Been through so many topics. We're about to hit a cutscene, though.
What is this in front of me? Another worshipper? Who braves the flames of the altar of horror to stand in front of Lord Baral Slathborn, Lord of the Sith?
This tomb has driven you insane, Lord.
Insane? No. Do not seek madness, but fear and hatred, the tools of the Sith.
Where's your lightsaber, my lord? Don't you feel naked without it?
Insolence! You will perish in flames! To me, my disciples!
What the hell is this?
Okay.
I've almost given up on the KOTOR remake because I've not heard anything. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. You don't have to have any expectations for it. I feel like people probably shouldn't set any expectations for it, to be fair. Because it's not going to look like the original game. And when I say that, what I mean is that it's not going to play like the original game. Like, it's probably not going to be turn-based combat. probably not going to be able to pause during combat. Won't be able to queue up your abilities during combat. It'll probably be much more live action, real-time combat. Which is okay. That's alright, as long as it's done properly. If it was like the exact same as Fallen Order though, don't think I'd be impressed. I don't mind Fallen Order, but I don't think it's the best way to do lightsaber combat. I feel like it could be done better. Modern gaming. Appreciate the sub there, Martin. Hope I pronounced your name right. But the combat will be more like SWTOR. I don't know. I honestly don't know. What would it look like? I can't even think of a game that might even be able to compare it to. See, I don't know. I'm really not sure. Oh wow, 31 likes on the stream. Appreciate that, guys. Thank you very much. Yeah, sure, okay, that time I don't want it to be a carbon copy of the original. I want it to be its own unique game that pays homage to its predecessor in its own way. I totally agree with that. I don't mind them doing with whatever it is they're gonna do, so long as it's good. That's the only thing that matters, right? Like, so long as, like, when you play it, it gives you goosebumps and you want to play it again, and it's just the best game you've played in a while, like, then who cares? We'll see.
You got the IDs? Fantastic. Let me see. That's Commander Gargan's all right. What was it like in the Dark Temple? I've yet to hear anything that didn't sound like pure raving.
You wouldn't believe me about that place if I told you.
Huh. Still wish I could have got him myself. Would have saved me some unpleasantness. Listen to me. Unpleasantness. I'm even starting to talk like a spy. Friend, remember when I said Sith didn't want anyone in the Dark Temple?
This ain't sounding too good.
I wish there was another way to handle this, I really do. I can't risk the Sith ever finding out you went into their precious Dark Temple, which means you're now a liability. I apologize. This isn't the way a fighting man should die. Guards!
What a bitch.
Okay.
Well, that didn't work out for him, did it? Is there a setting that will only show your debuffs and dots only on a target? It's too much to track in group content. I know the feels, man. Unsure, but if there is, then we'll be able to find it. So target frame. Okay, so you can select personal buffs and personal debuffs. So if you checked those on the, so you'd click on your target frame in the interface editor, and then in these options you scroll down and then check personal buffs and personal debuffs. but that's not going to remove everyone else's. It's just going to help separate yours from everyone else's. So it should help you better understand which ones you put on the enemy versus which ones your friends or allies put on the enemy. I would test that out for you, but I can't really right now. Yeah, people are always going to betray you on this planet. This is Drummond Cars. Like, literally all the time. Hey man, new to your streams, playing through Quartet for the first time. Seems pretty decent. Did you enjoy those? I did enjoy Quartet. I enjoyed Coffee and Quartet. They were good stories. Didn't make much sense for a non-Force user, but nonetheless, they were very good stories. And Valkorion is one of my favorite characters because of those expansions. So, yes. Very good. Very, very, very good. Like a solid 7.5 out of 10.
That went wrong, didn't it? Got a hole in my gut. I'm not going to beg. Turning on someone who did their job is wrong. We both know it. Here's your writ. It tells the Mandalorians you did your job. And here's your pay. The rest is up to you.
Bribe me, Captain, and do it well.
That I can do. I've got all sorts of resources at my disposal. I'll send you some top-of-the-line weaponry as soon as you're out of here. That work for you?
I'm glad this didn't have to get personal.
It never was. Believe me, you're everything a man should be. I wish I'd... Well, it's too late for regrets. What's done is done. Good hunting to you.
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint. I was trying to take the neutral approach. You're right there. I probably would have killed him if this was my Sith character. Like, without hesitation. But, yeah, the bounty hunter is more like, you know, I see an opportunity to make some money here. So we'll go with that for now. Maybe in future, when we've gained some reputation and respect, we'll start killing people if they seriously betray us. You know, just as an example. You're stunned. Brilliant. Fair enough, Zombie Jesus. I think probably the only other thing that you could do, and it's way more complicated, but I'm pretty sure there'll be a guide on YouTube. You can use a third-party program called Star Pass, and it actually does give you some overlays that you can put on your game and move around and stuff. There's a lot of stuff you can do with debuffs and buffs, so I'm sure that's more customizable for you. But I would not be able to explain that well to you beyond what I've already said. So you would have to look into that, I'm afraid. Exactly, MD. Exactly. No problem, Zombie. I'll type the name of that program into the chat, just so I know you know what it is. If you Google that, you will find it. It will be like the first hit. Don't worry. You might already know what it is. Favorite mount that doesn't cause cape glitching. Good question. You see, you said one that doesn't cause cape glitching, and most of the mounts I'm thinking of right now genuinely do cause cape glitching. So, I'm struggling here. I'm struggling. Sod it. I'll go with the Phaerosian Cruiser, because That is my baby, to be fair. Yeah, lol. I know how you feel. Many people get that itch to play again.
You're alive! Some Mandalorian big shot named Taro Blood said you were dead. They're about to start the melee without you.
Can you still get me into that melee, Krista?
Yeah, but just by the skin of your knuckles.
All the other hunters who survived are already inside. Get in there.
If I die, bury my credits with me.
No inheritance, huh? Thanks a lot.
Don't get cute. Move.
Bury my credits with me. Doesn't really hit without the cape clutching. It's kind of true. This is a good cutscene.
And the last hunter left standing joins the Great Hunt. Simple as that. All weapons are allowed, but you fight alone. No assistance. And it looks like we have a latecomer.
I just like to make a big entrance.
Coming back from the dead is a big entrance, all right. Huntmaster, will you do us the honor?
We all heard tales of your exploits, Hunter. Perhaps I'll turn them into a song to commemorate your death.
Make sure it's something you can dance to.
Consider it done. I'd wish you luck, but it wouldn't help. So I'll just say goodbye.
Enough! You hunters are the best that the galaxy's goons and thug lords could send us. Now show us which one of you will join the Great Hunt. Fight!
Is it just me? Or does it not seem like a good idea to put this many of your best people together and make them kill each other? Like every so often? Isn't this how you lose your best people? Oh yeah, Meko is allowed to fight with me. Strange.
The melee is over! One hunter remains! Quite a show you put on. Blasted fun to watch. How do you feel, Hunter?
I just stomped my competition into the dirt. I feel great.
Enjoy it. Things only get harder from here.
This is simply ridiculous. I mean, really. This needs to stop right now.
Are we starting the hunt already?
No! No! No unsanctioned kills in the Great Hunt!
You see? That's a perfect example. I object to this farce. This ignorant thug does not deserve to enter the Great Hunt. His credentials are a lie, fabricated by his little gutter rat of a sidekick. He deserves no honors.
You lying, cheating, murdering scum!
We know this hunter's history, Blood. The Huntmaster has ruled.
You fools! This is a place of honor, a competition of elites. Mandalore will hear of this.
I sure hope you're not gonna cry.
Enough! Before this great hunt is over, I will have your skull in my hands.
Well, the Great Hunt just got way more interesting. Sorry to interrupt, Huntmaster. Please continue. You get all that, Hunter?
Maybe you want to sum it up for me.
All right, I'll try. But without the flowery stuff. You'll be hunting targets spread across the galaxy. There'll be at least one other hunter going for them, too. You not only have to take down your target, you have to eliminate the other hunters.
I'm supposed to execute my fellow hunters?
You only have to eliminate them from the Great Hunt. Surrender isn't typical, but it's accepted. Your handler, Krista, will fill you in on the rest of the details. She's waiting for you.
That is correct. He would be referring to Mandalore the Vindicated, yes. Mandalore the Vindicated didn't die until the Eternal Raids. Yep. Yeah, it was the Eternal Raids, and then Shea Vizsla basically took it by default. Thanks for the sub again there, Marson. Blood is a pussy ass bitch. Yep, agree. Sarah Blood deserves to die, and even more brutal death. Trust me, we will be killing that son of a bitch. Most certainly.
Oh, what a thrashing! The other handlers are all bug-eyed jealous you won. Now, on to the Great Hunt. I expect you want to hear about your targets.
I wiped the floor with my competition back there.
I know. Snuck me a peek while it was happening. Good fun. Here's how it's gonna work. First, you're getting a starship.
How's that gonna happen?
Well, let's just say you're not quite done here on Dromund Kaas. On your ship's computer, you'll access 2 holo recordings, both with specific details on who and where you hunt.
What's Terrell Blood gonna be doing?
The same thing. That's how the Great Hunt works. Each target will have another hunter assigned to it. You have to locate that rival and take him out, too.
Maybe we'll get lucky and Terrell Blood will be on our first target.
Now, about your ship, there's a tradition for new hunters. You gotta steal one for yourself.
I can already tell this is gonna be a blast.
That's what life is for a hunter. Now let's find you that perfect ship, yeah? Gotcha. I know one that belongs to one of them so-called importer types. Fast, smooth, and roomy. I'll pull together your holo recordings for the Great Hunt targets and transmit them when you hit space. Meantime, head to the spaceport. Get past whatever guards are around, steal your ship, and hit the hyperlanes.
My trigger finger needs some exercise.
Still? You've been working it non-stop since you got here. Your first round of targets are on Balmorra and Nar Shaddaa. Good luck to you, Hunter.
Well. That was easy. Go to the docking bay. You know, is it just me, or do the Mandalorians in this game kinda like killing themselves a little bit too much? Has it ever been explained why everyone can understand like 20 completely different languages? I mean, I think if you're a Force user, then I'm pretty sure the Force helps you communicate with other people. I don't think it's totally as straightforward as you can just understand people because you're a Force user, but it helps. For everyone else, I guess they just learned it, right? I feel like Galactic Basic, Huttese, those languages are like pretty common, normally spoken quite a lot. Probably Rhodian, Twi'lek. Those languages are probably among like the most common, right? Might have to look into that one. So that would also be an interesting talking point for a video.
All right, you disgusting pile of puke. All right, you disgusting pile of puke. Drop your weapon and kiss the floor. This is one starship that's not getting stolen on my watch. You hear me, scum?
What are you people doing in my hangar?
Your hangar? That's rich. You think you can steal the hangar as well, you verminous lout? I've had 3 ships stolen this year by the Mandalorians and their unwashed cohorts. Of course, not all Mandalorians are bad. Taro Blood was nice enough to tell me about this little tradition of yours.
I really need to kill that guy one of these days.
Karagimi, Nikag Nikag, Kaniak Gag Akiguamjam.
You heard the man! At him!
Nice. What language was that guy speaking? What are you? Are you a Duras?
Just a pretty sidekick, Buster.
I think it might be a Duras. Oh. Neimoidian. Is it Neimoidian? Is that a Neimoidian? Interesting. Yeah, that camera angle did suck. What are you doing in the stream chat, Olivia? You're sneaking in like that. What are you doing? Mandalorians are in the same boat as the Sith. Their own savage and tribal nature is always the reason why they're constantly on the brink of extinction throughout history. That's also kind of true. Became more evident in the Clone Wars with, you know, the whole Death Watch thing. Welcome back to the stream, by the way, Nostro. Now he's a Neimoidian. Yeah, I don't think I've ever known that they put Neimoidians in this game. Like, how did I not know that? I always thought that they were Duras. Just so people know, I normally play with nameplates off. I don't read that stuff normally. You're not replying to me, so I came to get your attention. Oh, I'm sorry. I've had my undivided attention on the stream, I'm afraid. I was going to get to my phone at some point. I'm actually nearly done with today's stream. My audience don't have the big egghead. Fair enough. Swertor 1, Central 0 at this moment. Should we get a fancy screenshot? Did it? Alright, I need to murder everyone first because they're all in the way. There's so many. Got him. There's way too many in there. Dun. Do we need to go down, maybe? Yeah, go down here. Go this way. Mako, go away.
If that's how you want it.
That is how I want it, yes. This way. Okay, it's not working from that angle. What's going to be the best angle here? I don't like it. I don't want this screenshot anymore. None of the angles are good. We'll get it from space instead. Oh, you must have Mako with you to do this.
Thought you forgot about me.
I did.
Rules or no rules, Taro Blood dies the next time we see him. Right?
That scum is living on borrowed time.
Oh, I hate this. I don't want to feel this way about anyone, but I want to make him pay.
Don't worry, Mako. It's gonna be alright.
Don't get all mushy on me. I was just saying is all. We'd better get moving. We've got a great hunt to win, right?
Oh, it's the ship droid.
I mean, greetings. I am 2VR8.
Your last minute.
I am welcome. The into priority.
Are you at least?
I don't. Wait. Train, no new abilities yet. It's lame. Tracer missile at level 15. Whatever. But we're getting any rested XP. Alright. I think that is going to do it for tonight's stream, ladies and gentlemen. It's near enough bang on 2 hours. Brilliant timing. Alright, we will continue this either tomorrow night or the next night, depending on which one is free for me first. Yeah, so thank you all for hanging out tonight. It's actually been a good chat about some Star Wars stuff, especially the KOTOR stuff. Oh, hey, no problem, Dick Puncher. Always good to see you. Alright guys, thank you once again for joining. Hope you all have a good rest of your nights. Make sure you get good sleep. Eat something if you didn't. Drink some water. Take care of yourself. And I'll catch you next time. Peace.